shall we go to
Woodward
Canyon Pizza?
Absolutely. So
okay, the wine is fantastic, but we have to say that the winemaker Rick McFall makes the best pizza in the United States of America.
It was pretty amazing. He's got a kind of a brick oven style or an open. What's the correct term so I don't sound like a total?
I don't know. Is it a Napolitana?
Yeah, I think so. But very, very Italian style. And watching this guy work the pizza oven, and it maybe 85 degrees. We're outside. This beautiful spread.
It's like 95 degrees.
Yeah, maybe it was 95. He's got these beautiful heirloom tomatoes, an unbelievable salad. Everybody's kind of pitching in. We go back to that community aspect. But what was really amazing was watching this guy, as a brilliant winemaker, killing it with pizza,
right?
And all different kinds of pizzas, and there was a whole team. And I think if they ever wanted to open a restaurant at the winery, they would absolutely crush it.
Yeah, I mean, and if you see a winemaker actually love something else so much, put that much devotion into another passion, you can only imagine what's going into their winemaking, right? I mean,
there's a wood-fired pizza grill outside. I mean, it was amazing.
So, I mean, and it's also a really great way to make people drink wine because you got to drink something with delicious food.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So this is Woodward Canyon. This is the Artist Series Cabernet. There's a different art label each year. This is Washington State wine. He generally, for this bottling, likes to blend. So Walla Walla, I know that there's some shampoo in there, other Columbia Valley fruit. So it's a wonderful expression of the state and just the style of winemaking that they're known for. And this is the 2007 vintage.
One of the other cool things that Rick did for us is let us taste through progression of different vintages. So we got a really cool bird's eye view of or timeline of what his wines are capable of over the years. And what was it, in 2001 and 96, along with like a 2007 that we tasted?
2001 was
right off the plane, and just an amazing experience because when you get that timeline and you're able to taste wines through a period like that, you get a very cool reference point for what the wine's all about, what the winemaker's all about. And the more that you meet them, over time, it starts to become an interesting connection between vintages, winemaker, and what they produce in the glass. It's kind of an interesting way to look at it anyway.
So you definitely get those, like, compared to the Merlot, those more aggressive green tones of Cabernet. I mean, that's a positive thing. That's definitely not something.
Not a negative at all. It's kind of a beautiful. There's a little touch of that of that mint, almost like a sweet tobacco note as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And really, really beautiful red plush fruit. There's a lot of focus to this wine. Talk about red and some dark fruits. There's a little bit of that.
There's like a black core to
yeah, black core.
Cassis, like an espresso.
I love the espresso call. Get a little bit of that mocha spice, but there's a little bit of that underlying red tone. There's a little bit of red Curon along with that cassis, and it makes the wine really, really come together.
I like the way Chris says Curon because that is definitely not how I say it.
Currant.
I like to say currant. But again, structure, ageability, I mean, like he said, we got to taste things that were older, so it's wonderful to be able to know that these wines evolve. And we didn't taste one wine that seemed closed, in my opinion. Whenever we were tasting through these wines, as far as for vintage to vintage.
One of the other cool things about it is you see oak barrels, you see oak everywhere. Sometimes people use it as, and I jokingly call it, sometimes it's an interference, or sometimes it's an enhancement. And for me, what they've done out in Walla Walla and in Washington in general is using oak as an enhancement of fruit, not to mask it, not to hide anything. And you generally don't see a great deal of brand new oak barrels.
No,
I mean, I didn't see a ton of them, and you don't taste a ton of them. I think that they want the fruit and the place to speak first, and that oak to kind of give it another level of complexity or dimension. And,
absolutely. It's the guy behind the guy.
Yeah, the guy behind the guy.
He's
not the guy. He's not the quarterback.
Exactly. Speaking of quarterback, I don't know if you guys love the NFL, but Drew Bledsoe also lives in Walla Walla and has a vineyard there.
Lives in Washington, has a vineyard there. He makes a pretty damn good wine as well.
Yeah, it's called Doubleback, and it is made by the Figgins family, which are the like the Leonetti Empire. Yep. So also really, I mean, not only do I guess we could lovingly say that we're trained professionals, but also people who are, I guess, advocates and wine lovers are starting to go to Walla Walla
Yep.
and create their own labels.
Which is perfect.
Take it from Drew Bledsoe.
Cheers.
Cheers.